the Golden State Warriors could be breaking up. Let's talk about it real quick. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Only person I think that's actually safe in Golden State is Steph Curry. So I think everybody else possibly could get traded. Jordan Poole is kind of struggling since he got punched. University of Michigan guy. Left too early in my opinion. Had to go, I think it was in Milwaukee, got traded. Had to develop. You know, a lot of these guys wanted to leave school early and get paid, and that's cool. But you got to understand, you know, when you're young, you don't have patience. And these guys don't have no patience, bro. And that's a big issue. Lack of patience. And, you know, I think he had to learn patience being in Golden State. And I still think he ain't mastered it yet. I think he got the money. He thought getting the money was going to mean that he was going to be the guy. And with Klay Thompson out there, with Draymond out there, and then with, he probably don't understand why, what's the dude from Villanova that dropped the N-bomb that beat Michigan, Divinchenko, whatever it is starting over him. He having a hard time processing that. But outside of him, they got other decisions to make. Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Klay Thompson. They got decisions to make, man. And, you know, could Klay Thompson kind of be at that point where Ray Allen is at in his career? I don't think Klay Thompson is as good as Ray Allen was, you know, at their peak. And at this point in his career, I still don't think he, you know, he as good as Ray Allen was at his second half of his career. You know, and obviously it's because Klay dealt with the leg injuries, and people forget, you know, most Piston fans remember young Ray Allen in Seattle. I'm not even Seattle, in Milwaukee, how good he was putting the ball on the ground. And Klay really don't show that a lot, and I think he can do it. But Ray was fucking phenomenal, bro. We all remember Ray, Glenn, Big Dog Robinson, Sam Cassell. They was phenomenal. The reason they ain't make it was Allen Iverson. And then, you know, the league has something against Glenn Robinson for asking for $100 million coming in as a rookie, and then they capped it, and they always had something against Glenn Robinson, man. You hear about some of the stories about how the league kind of worked against Jermaine O'Neal at the Malice at the Palace. He had an interview on the Knuckleheads podcast, Player Tribune, with Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles. You know, you kind of hear these stories, man. And I'm on the one with Stan Van Gundy now, which is really good. And all of them is good, honestly. But that Jermaine O'Neal one and Dominique Wilkins one really stuck out to me. And this Carter one too. But yeah, I mean, there's some players there that you can pick, you possibly could pick off of. And, you know, maybe they got rid of James Wiseman a tad too early. And I think they could be in rebuild mode. I mean, you was the sixth seed, and I think the punch changed a lot of stuff, but also the hierarchy. You got Jonathan Kuminga, Moody, and you got Jordan Poole really knocking at the door to come on in. So I mean, they got a couple options. Do you trade the young pieces and, you know, trade Draymond and rebuild around Klay and Steph? Do you be realistic? And do Steph Curry even want to be built, you know, rebuilt around? He ain't got the time. He want to win. So do they just try to roll the dice and trade some guys and retool, get some picks and kind of rebuild on the fly and build around Steph Curry? I mean, the chemistry all messed up. I think the best thing for them to do is probably move on from Draymond and Klay Thompson, and possibly even Jordan Poole too. But the thing about putting Poole back there with Steph Curry, where they shouldn't have probably paid Poole, they probably should have traded him, is that he, like, the most important thing about Steph Curry is you need somebody who's gonna be willing to do the grunt work next to Steph Curry, which is defend, play second fiddle. And Jordan Poole, he got that money, and he felt like he has arrived. And with Klay Thompson, yeah, he do the dirty work, but he ain't at that level no more. And Draymond, it became more trouble than productivity. So, I mean, to be honest, you know, they gonna lose to the Lakers, a team, you know, which you can't argue they should have, you know, they shouldn't even be losing to them, honestly. And neither should Memphis, but Memphis is immature and they lack shooting, and Golden State just lack chemistry right now. It's as simple as that. They lack chemistry. You know, and where Sabonis couldn't succeed at, Anthony Davis is succeeding, showing his levels. So, but they done. And, you know, you looking at it, and if anybody they moving, obviously the natural progression is gonna be people, Draymond Green. But you know, Draymond not worth the money that he gonna be asking for. So he got a player option, which he will opt in. He could be a rental, you know. But once again, chemistry issues. And the chemistry issue is, you know, you got a point power forward in Draymond, which he gonna get the most defensively out of the guys around him. But the problem is, Cade Cunningham and Ivy pretty good with the ball, so you don't need another point forward around them. This motherfucker been unloading this truck for a minute. It must be a lot of shit on here, but you know, and you get Jordan Poole. Really, it ain't no fit for him here. You get Klay Thompson. You know, really, he ain't the defender that he used to be. You could play him at the 3, but he, you know, he a knockdown shooter. But he ain't, you know, defensively, it ain't there for him right now. So you can't really compromise defensively. And I don't think they move Steph, but there ain't really no spot for Steph here neither. Okay, could play the point forward and stuff, but you ain't moving no Steph. They gotta pay off that damn arena. So really, if you're really interested in somebody, it's Moses Moody, it's Jonathan Kuminga. You know, Moody is probably the one you interested in. Knockdown shooter, good defender. He was groomed through the Golden State Warriors. You know, and you know, he can defend. He can catch and shoot 3, and if it's one guy that I think that fit. Only reason I say not Kuminga can't shoot right now, and eventually I think he will be able to shoot and shoot the lights out. But I think Kuminga. I think Moody is the one you looking for. I think Moses Moody is the one where you say, well, you know, we don't want to pay Cam Johnson. You know, I seen a list of James Edwards III. I'll speak on that another day, another time. His free agent list, I ain't really care for it. Some of the guys on there straight, but you know, Max Strauss, I'm good. Like, bro, I'm good on them type of guys. You know, even like Duncan Robinson went on the list, I would understand it, but my thing is this: the Pistons cannot compromise on defense or shooting. They gotta have at least good defenders and good knockdown 3-point shooters. That's around what they got. But I think Moses Moody, it'll be a learning curve there for him defensively. But I think defensively, I think defensively he can fit what they do. They're gonna have to pay him too if he show up. But that's an underrated move that nobody really talking about. Instead of opening up both sides of the trash can, you want to be a dumbass and just throw it in one side and jam it in there. Boy, I swear people is fucking retarded, bro. Like stupid. Bro, you just ask yourself. America don't produce the most smartest people, bro. But yeah, I think Moses Moody is the one you want to go after, and I think he come in and it's gonna be a learning experience. But he can shoot it. Love them come out the draft, and he got a good ability to be a great defensive player. So if I was to make that call, it'd be for him. You know, but I think that's my opinion on it. You know, they want to shave some salary, whatever. And I think what Golden State gonna do is they just gonna try to, you know, move Draymond, recruit somebody else over there, and they're gonna try to rebuild on the fly. And their biggest mistake is this. I'm gonna say this: not being patient enough to develop the young talent into roles. That's their problem. You lost all these fucking games. Okay, why not? I was saying this about the Pistons. They losing all these games. You knew you weren't gonna be good early on, but you still paying Bagley. You still paying Stewart. You still, you know, paying Bojanovic over Bay and motherfucking Dern and guys like that. You losing and they not even getting able to expand their potential. That's a problem. Same thing with Golden State. You losing games. Okay, let Moses Moody step in there and gain experience. Let James Wiseman. You telling me James Wiseman can't do what the fuck Kevon Looney can do? Get out of here. With experience and repetitions in practice and repetitions in the game, you're losing anyway. And Golden State is going to have an epic fall off. If they don't continue to get the most out of Kuminga and Moody, they're going to have an epic fall off. They're going to end up moving Steph Curry, or he's going to end up getting injured and walking out the league when they could have aged out with grace. But it is what it is. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit my link tree. You can find me on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.